Alright, so hi, I'm Giovanna Foss, and something that people don't really know about me is that I have a little brother who is a freshman this year. And my favorite summer memory was I took a cruise at the beginning of the summer with my family. And then I'm in community service club, and for the would you rather question, I'd rather have the hiccups.
Wait, where did you go for this summer?
We took a cruise to Aruba.
Whoa.
Yeah. And another little island, shoot, I forget the name of it. Curacao.
Yeah, that sounds so nice.
They're really pretty. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Wow. Oh wait, you did the would you rather. Wait. I forgot.
That's okay.
Okay, my name's Destiny Montgomery. Something people don't know about me is I love fashion.
Are you in fashion class or fashion club?
I did. I took fashion.
Oh, okay.
For freshman year. Yeah, I'm sorry. Favorite memory from the summer was going to Florida for my first time. We actually drove there instead of taking a plane, and it was like the worst.
Really?
I love road trips.
Me too.
I mean, I do too, but like, just going there for like our first time.
Yeah, I can see how that
it
could be
was
overwhelming.
so crazy, and I was like, oh my god. And it was like raining and storming some days.
Oh my
and I was
gosh.
like, oh my
I
god.
know how that
That's
feels.
scary.
One time we drove to like for spring break, and then we went to this Mexican restaurant.
Wait, you guys went to Florida for spring break?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, not last year, but a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
They
Okay.
called themselves a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, it was Orlando, by the way.
Oh, did you go to Disney?
Yeah, Magic Kingdom was really
Oh,
fun.
that's cool. Did you go on any like cool rides?
Yeah, Space Mountain.
Was
Oh
that
my
your
gosh,
favorite?
I love that ride.
The one in Disneyland?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, like, I didn't know because we actually had to take a ferry to get to the actual place. Like, those little boats.
Yeah,
boats. Yeah, we had to take that, like, across this one thing, and I was like, what? Like, what is this?
Did you stay on in a hotel like that, like connects or something?
Not a hotel with Disney, but, it was another resort, kind of
Oh,
close by
okay.
it.
Alright.
So, yeah, it was
Gotcha.
really pretty. It was really
That's
fun.
cool.
I don't do any sports or anything, but my hobbies are shopping and hanging out with friends. I love to get out of the house, just like out of the house.
Me too. That's me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the would you rather, I'd rather feel like I have to sneeze but not sneeze because I hate hiccups and how they feel, and it feels like I'm suffocating me now. So yeah.
Alright, cool.
Hi, I'm Maddie Sanchez, and something people don't know about me is that I have one hazel eye, and like it turns blue in certain pictures. And
Oh my gosh, do you have like a picture of like with it like a blue eye?
yeah, I have one with blue eye. It looks fake, which is kind of weird, but it's not.
That's funny.
Wait, is it only with the flash?
No, it's just like during like with the sun, especially when the sun hits. It's like that's when it really turns blue.
That's cool.
Or sometimes it'll turn like a hazel green.
That's
Oh, that's cool.
My favorite summer memory is when I went to Lake Geneva for my birthday, and my parents took me to this restaurant called Mango in South Barrington, and they make you wear a sombrero for your birthday. So
That's so funny.
it was nice. The food, they make guacamole right in front of you.
Oh
I
my
was like,
gosh.
the way you wanted to, and I was like, oh my gosh,
Oh,
so
that
cool.
sounds so good.
I love those restaurants who make food right in front of you.
Yes,
I always wanted to go
yes.
there.
I love those restaurants.
Yeah.
For sports and club, I do soccer and I do volleyball whenever I go to California. I haven't done volleyball since like 3 summers ago. But
Do you do it for the school?
Yeah, do you play soccer for the school?
yeah, I play soccer for the school and then volleyball in California
Gotcha.
when I visit my grandma. And then for the would you rather question, I would rather feel like I have to sneeze because sneezing, there's so much spit and germs coming out, so it's like, I'd rather have the feeling, and plus hiccups, I feel like every time I have the hiccups, like I'm like bouncing, and I feel like I'm having a heart attack, and it hurts so much. So I'd rather have to feel like I have to sneeze.
Alright, okay. So for my book, I read Emmy and Oliver. For the setting, it was set in San Diego, California, in like recent years. And then for the 4 main characters are Emmy and Oliver, clearly, and then their friends, Caroline and Drew. The main conflict of the book is like they mostly just talk about like Oliver because he was kidnapped when he was 7 years old. He was kidnapped by his dad, and so the book like mostly talks about like how to get him back and like where he's at and stuff like that. But it's also kind of like mixed in with like some like kind of some romance and stuff, which is really cool. And then for the theme, so like the overall main message of it is like when people leave, like they'll always find like their way back home in the end. Like kind of something like that, like along the lines of that. And honestly, like I'd totally recommend this book. It's like especially if you like the romantic kind of vibes and then like a little bit of mystery and then maybe some comedy in there. Like I don't know, it's really interesting. It keeps you on the edge of your seat as well. So yeah.
I would definitely read that book. I really like mystery and then romance. I just think it's
Yeah, me too.
cute. Sorry, gotta clear my throat. Okay, so I read Red Queen, and it takes place, like, it has its own year, but it's like 536 EGS. It's really weird. And the characters, well, the main character is Mare. She's 16 years old, and her family, but they're not that important, but they kind of have an impact on her life. The main characters are also Cal, Maven, they're the prince, the queen, the king, and her friend Killorn. And like the conflict of the book is like there's like two bloods and they're separated by like towns. So you have red blood and then you have silver blood. The red blood live in like in this poor area, and it's really sad because they can't afford anything, and a lot of them try to steal. Like Mare, she's known for stealing, being a thief, because that's the only thing she's good at, and she's, like her family needs the money, they need food to survive. And then there's the silver, where they have nice, beautiful town, and it's kind of like sad just to see like how each
Like
one.
how different they are.
Yeah, exactly. And what happened is that red blood, silver blood are the ones with like powers. Around chapter 10, Mare got this opportunity to work for the silvers, and she well, because like the silver girls have to like try to show off their powers for the prince so they can marry the prince. And it's like how powerful they are, and one of them almost like aimed at Mare, and she like protected herself like with her arms herself, and then she had lightning power just like shoot right back at her.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like shocked because she's red blood and only silver blood can have powers. So it like takes place around that, and how the king and queen were like made up a fake story saying how she's really silver blood raised by red blood, but really she's red blood. And there's like a war happening between red and silver, and there's like a rebel. Her name's Farley, and what she's trying to do is she's trying to get the red blood and silver to come together, because the longer they stay apart and separated, it like destroys. It's gonna destroy both towns. And
Oh, okay.
there's
Is it kind of like an action kind of a book?
kind of, especially with the war, because it talks about like her pain, because her brother was in the war and he passes away.
Oh, okay.
And there's also romance around chapter 17, 18. Her and Cal kiss, which is not supposed to happen because she's supposed to marry Maven. So the fact that happened, it was like a big no-no. And so, but at the end of the book, has an interesting, I think you guys would like it. It has like, because you know how I said her brother's dead? But this, like, he ends up being alive the whole time. So, like, the ending's really good because it shocks everybody. Mind blown.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, so I would recommend it, especially if you have lots of patience, because the book is really long, and sometimes it drags. So, it depends on the person.
Gotcha.
It kind of reminds me of like Alice in Wonderland, since they had a red queen
Yeah,
and like a white queen.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Yeah,
to be
you
honest.
know.
That's true.
I just thought of it. Okay, so my book is Into the Woods. It's 5 short comics that all have something to do with mystery and thriller and like ghosts and everything. Each story has a type of lesson to it, and
Like, what do you mean by lesson?
like, oh, I can't think of it. Oh my god. Like, I can't think of it. Oh my god. Why am I drawing a blank? But I forgot, it had a type of lesson to it, I just forgot what it was. But, it'll probably come back to me. But it makes you practically rethink the story of, like, why this and stuff. Kind of like a puzzle piece. Like, you put all the puzzle pieces together to, like, finally reveal, like, the actual image. So, you can think of it that way. The theme is man to nature, obviously, because it all has something to do with the woods. And also man to himself, because they all had a conflict with themselves. Like, if the character in the book told another character in the book, then that person wouldn't believe them, and they had to deal with, like, what they saw, or what they heard, like, all to themselves and stuff, and, like, nobody would know. So they had to deal with, like, all that struggle with themselves, and I was like, that sucks. But yeah, I would recommend this book, especially if you like mystery and horror and all, because it was a really good book, and it kind of like left you at the edge of your seat a little bit. Like, you were like, oh, like, what's gonna happen next, or like, oh, what's going on, and like, it happened in the middle of the story too, like, ooh, like, why is this happening? So yeah, it was really, I recommend it.
This sounds interesting.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Like, I like mysteries. So so does it have like an answer, or do you have like to figure out the answer on your own?
It's kind of, you kind of have to figure out the answer on your own, like evaluate, you know.
I thought that was driving me crazy, but I would still read it. I like mystery.
Yeah, but it was really good. I totally recommend it.
Is it like the movie Into the Woods?
That was completely different.
Because it has like a similar title.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. And I thought it was that, and I was like, oh, okay, like I've seen that movie. Like, it was kind of good. And then I looked at it, I was like, whoa, this is like,
Wait a minute.
no.
Big no again.
I was like, yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay.